Okay, here's the big one. Content strategy. What does that mean? Well, strategy is a big word that gets used a lot. It's like leverage your assets, and it kind of means a whole bunch of things. But the bottom line is there's a ton of ways now to produce content. Content can be written, it can be video, it can be images. There's a whole bunch of things that are considered content. And we do a lot of content marketing here. That's really what we do, is content marketing. Jen does the writing, I do the videos, and then somewhere in the middle we do everything else, sort of. You know, I mean, from writing blog posts to writing Facebook posts to doing LinkedIn profiles to creating business profiles for people to creating videos, live action, animated, you name it, we kind of do all of it, and it's all content for marketing. So before you start spending money to pay someone to create this content, there needs to be some kind of a strategy involved. And the strategy is you've got your customer avatar we've talked about, you've got your content calendar we've talked about. So now you need to put all that into the strategy for this particular video, this particular blog post, this particular series of blog posts, this particular series of videos, this upcoming event that we have, whatever that is, you really need to lay it out in some kind of a strategic form, because let's face it, if you take spaghetti and throw it against the wall, some of it will stick and some of it won't. What we really want is we want to game the system, if you will, and we want to have glue on that spaghetti so that when it goes to the wall, chances of it sticking it can be far greater than just kind of hoping that it sticks. So the same thing with content. Content is stickier. Content is more likely to be shared, to go viral, which I really hate that whole idea of making something go viral, because you can't do that. But you can create stuff that will get shared, and you can create stuff that will be effective. So creating good, effective content, but you need to know the purpose, the reason behind it, why you're doing it, who's it going to, what's the platform. This is all part of that whole content strategy piece. Now, one of the things that we do is we have a road mapping system that we do, that we can get on the phone with you and talk to you about your road mapping and figure out where exactly do you want to go, how do we get there, how do we work together with you. A lot of businesses don't have a chief marketing officer, CMO, or even a true marketing person in their office. A lot of people have a marketing, let's just say, someone who does the marketing as opposed to a marketing person. And for a lot of businesses, that's all they need. But you can also go out and you can get people like us, or there are other companies out there also that can help you along and help you with all this stuff and guide you through it and control what you're doing and help you with what you're doing and create some of it and give it back to you, and you can do some of the work. We can do all the work. There's different ways to make it happen, but creating that content strategy is the basis of everything. You know, when someone comes to your house to cut down a tree, they don't just show up and take a saw and just start cutting down the tree, right? They got to come out, they got to look at it, they got to figure out what tools do they really need to cut down the tree. How big is the tree? Is there a house nearby? Are there power lines? Is the road? All these factors go into cutting down a tree, which sounds silly, but that's why you hire a tree professional, because they know how to do all that. They have that. They have the stuff to do it with. And that's what we have. We have the tools to not only help you with the content strategy, but then to implement that content creation for the content strategy that you're going to be doing. So content strategy is kind of it sounds kind of like a corporate word, like I said earlier, like leverage your assets. But leverage your assets, even that has a meaning. I just think it's corporate speak. But use what you have. What's in your arsenal that you can use? Leveraging your assets is that. Content strategy is also that. It's what do you do? What do you need? How are you doing it? When do you want it? All that plays into it. And it's just a matter of doing some thinking about it. So the big picture thinking is it's actually one of the most enjoyable things that we do, because creating the content is one thing, but the thinking about your business and digging deep and finding out all the particulars and who your audience is, that's the really fun stuff for us. So if you need anything like that, content strategy, give us a shout. You know how to reach us. We're all over the place. There's probably a link somewhere near this video that will tell you one way or another to get in touch with us. Anyway, that's it. Hope you have a great day.